We have the story from the Washington Examiner. Arizona Attorney General seeks invasion status to tackle illegal immigration. I saw a video of thousands of people marching through Central America and South America and Mexico, carrying the flags of their own countries as they announced they were coming to the United States. And then when the conservatives were saying it was an invasion, the media on the left said that it was hate speech, that it was a talking point. And I'm just sitting here like, I don't know, man. I saw a video of like 1,000 people carrying the flags of their own country trying to come to ours. And then I watched them attack border guards. So I kind of feel like, look, you might not like the idea of the word, but it qualifies.
It's truly an invasion. Anybody who says it isn't either is uneducated or lying. I've been down on the border. There are people coming over all day, every day, sometimes in small groups of 9 and 10, sometimes 250 rush the border. We see the video there. Well, at least now we know if they've got the flag, which country to send them back to, because we can't absorb them here we're not going to absorb them in Arizona.
So Mark Brnovich, is that how you pronounce it, is calling on Governor Doug Ducey to invoke invasion status and take action. Two questions, I suppose. Do you think it'll happen? And if you were governor, would you do it?
Yeah, we should have done it a long time ago. In the beginning of January, I put together my border policy, and the first thing you do is you issue a declaration of invasion and invoke basically your Article 1, Section 10 rights as a state to protect your people when you're in danger and you have an invasion. And you have to declare the invasion to kind of get that ball rolling. I gave my plan to Governor Ducey, and I said, please take this. You can have it. You can rename it. You can call it the Ducey Plan, whatever, but do it. We can't wait until I'm governor in January 23. We can't go another year with thousands of people, hundreds of thousands of people pouring across, the cartels being in control, the drugs pouring across, killing and weakening Americans. We can't do it. And he's done nothing. He's done nothing.
Ducey's done nothing.
No, and then he, he'll do a dog and pony show at the border, and it's like, do you not see what's happening here? Do you not care about Arizona? I don't know if it's because he's a lame duck and it's going to take too much work, but we're going to, on day one, I'll take my hand off the Bible after the oath of office, and we're going to issue a declaration of invasion. We're going to put the Arizona National Guard at the border, and we're going to arm them, and we're going to stop people from coming across. Wow. Unfortunately, the Border Patrol can't do that. They're under Joe Biden.
Right, they're federal.
And they're forced to just process these people. And they come over with smiles on their face. They're like, wow, land of the free, here we are. And it's destroying the middle class. What's really sad, if you really care about people, and are compassionate, these people coming over, millions of them, are basically indentured servants to the cartels.
Yep.
You come over and you owe the cartel for your passage into America. And it's thousands of dollars you've got to work to pay off.
Sometimes they never can. Because much like student loan debts, for instance, they say you're going to owe us more, there's going to be interest, you'll never be able to pay it off.
This was a wristband given to me by Jorge Ventura it was on one of the, I guess you call them migrants, one of the, it says entregas, which means delivered. They were being delivered by cartel.
They
number
label
4186 is the number.
But that was for children, wasn't it?
And this is there's children's shoes everywhere. I just got chills actually thinking about the last time I was there. Children's clothes, children's shoes, children coming across.
Something is deeply wrong with this country when you have a political faction of millions of voters who would protect these people, protect the cartels, protect the coyotes. You remember when Donald Trump was debating and he said the coyotes are bringing people across, and these blue checkmark journalists did not know what a coyote was, and they all laughed and thought Trump was talking about animals because they weren't smart enough to Google search.
To know what that means, yeah.
You have young girls being abused by human traffickers, and it's because Joe Biden will not deal with this. And you know what Biden did instead of securing the border? He started putting these minors on planes and flying them across the country to sweep it under the rug.
Oh, you see it every time we fly out. We flew here, and you see people in the airport. They don't have ID. They just have their court paperwork to show up at court. We have to show our ID, hand over everything, and they're all over the airport. And they're being shipped to a city near you. And this is why people from all 50 states have gotten involved in our campaign, because they know we are going to protect the border in Arizona, and this is a national issue, not an Arizona issue. It's a national issue. And if we don't get strong governors in our border states, we're gone. We're done as a country.
If there's an invasion status declared and they get armed, can they just mow down civilians?
No, and that's not what we're doing. I mean, this is kind of what the liberals will say. What do you want to? We want our Arizona National Guard and our guard members. And we're going to ask other states to send their guard down as well. We need boots on the ground to protect our border. This is to protect our National Guard. We're dealing with the cartels. You know, you don't have to watch that many issues of any movie dealing with a cartel, Breaking Bad. They're not friendly people, okay? We're not going to have our guard members be killed while they're down there protecting us. And we're just going to stop people. When we catch them, we're going to process them and we're sending them back. And we have a couple of brave sheriffs in Texas. You've been following that. They finally are saying, hey, we want to declare an invasion. If our governor won't do it, we will do it. And one of them had processed some people. They were involved in an accident or something, and they refused service. They refused going to the hospital. And so he took them and he drove them right back to the port of entry, dropped them off and said,
wow,
adios.
So we have this story from Timcast. Texas Governor Abbott authorizes National Guard, DPS, to arrest illegal migrants and return them to the border. I don't think he didn't declare invasion, but he's getting, he's kind of on the edge, sending the National Guard out to deal with this. What do you think of what he's doing? Do you think he's doing a well enough job?
He's getting pressured. The people are going, come on, how much worse does this have to get before we see these governors grow a spine?